In a small village house lived a husband and wife who had long been retired. The cat Paramon lived with them. He had been with people for 10 years. The owners, Ivan and Maria, doted on the cat, and Paramon responded to them with the same sincere love. Together with Ivan, the cat often went to a nearby lake to go fishing. That day, however, Paramon was clearly not in the mood. The owners even thought that the cat was sick. Despite everything, that Paramon was not the type to sit at home, so he soon slipped out of the yard for a walk. After several hours, the cat never returned, and Maria walked around the neighborhood, hoping to find him. That day, the cat was never found, and the owners searched for him for several more days, but without results. People in the village thought that the aged cat had left the house to die. A few more days passed, and in the middle of the night, Ivan and Maria woke up from a familiar meow. Opening the door, they saw Paramon on the threshold, and next to him was a chick with a broken wing. The bird was shown to a healer, an old woman known for her wisdom in treating animals. She recognized it as a swan and made an ointment for treatment. So the bird, now named Lidmilla, settled in the village house, in the box reserved for it. The cat looked after his new friend, often climbing into the box and warming Lidmilla with his fur. By spring, the fracture had healed, and the swan had grown and gained strength, so the elderly couple decided to take her to the lake. Over the winter, Ivan, a skilled craftsman, built a beautiful house for the swan, complete with a small pond. They installed it on the lake, and Lidmilla seemed to thrive in her new home. The cat continued to watch over his friend, and the swan, in turn, seemed to understand the cat's gestures and meows. One day, Ivan and Maria noticed that Lidmilla wasn't alone at the threshold. She had a companion, another swan, by her side. It was a heartwarming sight to see the two swans together. The swan family built a nest on the lake, and soon they saw tiny chicks swimming on the water after their parents. As autumn approached, the air became colder, and the swan family prepared for their migration south. The cat, Paramon, took the parting hard, but in the spring, as soon as the first buds appeared on the trees, he was the first to go to the lake, patiently waiting for the return of his feathered friends. As the days passed, Ivan and Maria saw the swans flying in the sky above the village, and Paramon joyfully followed their flight with his eyes. The swan family had returned, and this time, they were not alone.